Yo, what is up, guys? We're back with another video today. If my voice sounds a little different or if I look totally tired, it's because I'm not feeling the best today, but I decided to get out of bed and make a video that I've been wanting to make for a while for you guys. So the last gun build that we did was the M4, and we used a barter to be able to do that trade. But today I have one of my favorite guns in the game. I've been running this like non-stop and literally just buying 5.5A1 and 5.6A1 and running this literally like almost every raid that I can. And when I want to switch it up, I either go to the M4 or I'll swap to running PP on the AKM. But this gun right here, AK-101, not that it's not well known or anything, but what I do find that building this gun ends up costing around 170 to 180 K rubles, and I think it's a lot more budget friendly than spending 250 to 270K for a full meta M4. And you can see that the stats on this thing are pretty nuts. We have 36 vertical recoil and I have 46 ergo, and of course I have the razor on there, but you can put any sight you want. And the suppressor that we're running is just the QDC, so I think you can get this even lower if you wanted to put a different suppressor on, but it works just fine with the 36 recoil. I'm going to hop it in the hideout and show you guys how this gun handles. So this gun right here is probably, I would just call it a laser beam, and it's probably one of the easier guns to handle because I think M4 has a little bit of a kick. Same thing with the HK, even has a little higher kick when you start shooting it, but this thing is a laser even at point fire. Look at this thing. Like, this thing is an absolute laser, and if I shoot down range as well, so there's like a little tiny initial kick, but now if you check it out, if I pull down just a little bit, like so, almost all my bullets are on target at like pretty far range. And now if I come to the middle target here, yeah, this thing is just insanely easy to control. You can even bring the recoil down more if you wanted to with a different suppressor, but I find this sufficient enough, and it just lets me get shots on target with minimal recoil, just easy to handle. And this is like full standing, and yeah, I think I'm just comfortable with this gun. We can just build another fresh one real quick. So let's go to mechanic. I'm gonna go down, buy it from him. It's about 42K from him. And we're gonna edit preset, and I already have it saved, so let's go build it really quick. So I just put the Lobayev on there, but you guys can put any sight. So if you don't want to put the Lobayev, you can easily build one with just a regular hollow. So this is the build I go for: MOE, AK, pistol grip. We have the PT74M along with the PT3 for the stock. This one is just a little bit of a difference in ergo, so it's -2 ergo if you go to RP1, so I just go to CSS. Bastion to hold the Lobayev mount for the scope. And for the front, what we're using for the handguard is the AK Victor CMRD, and I think this is kind of like the star of the show in terms of the AK build. For the bottom, we're using the cast V attachment to put on the RK1. And then for light, you can put on whatever you want, X400 or Balder Pro, whatever you really prefer. I just use the Balder Pro as like my go-to light on top of another cast V 2-incher. And then you put the CNC War on there with the QDC suppressor attachments, and that's it. That's the build, and it comes down to 36 recoil. And like I said, you can change out the suppressor if you really wanted to, and you can put an ASR on there and bring it even lower, down to 33. Of course, the price would go up, so let's take a look at the price now. So this brings it up to 215 with the ASR, but if we were to go to the QDC, check out the price, and of course prices will vary depending on when you're looking on the market, but you can see it's at 181, so it's cheaper. I think this is a solid build, solid gun to be using for 180K, and you're able to put out 5.5A1s as well. Like, you're able to just use 5.6A1 and 5.5A1 and put it out at a consistent rate, consistent fire rate. It's obviously slower fire rate than the M4, which is what makes it easier to control, but I think that for me, I prioritize over the fire rate because I'm more comfortable with my gun. I can shoot it longer range without having that kick come into it, and you're spending less money. So I think this is more viable in terms of my own play style, and that's something you guys can check out. So yeah, appreciate you guys for the love on the last video. Really means a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this build, and let me know how it goes with the AK. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, a comment, and subscribe if you are looking for other content from me. And we'll be dropping some more videos soon. It's your boy Flipsy, and we out.